Okay, I get it. We're supposed to share the love. But when it comes to 2 breakfast croissants for $4 from Jack in the Box, sometimes you need to share with someone who really looks out for you. That would be you. Who bought you those 2 croissants anyway? You did. Well done, you. Gold star. Go ahead, share it with yourself. Get 2 buttery croissants with freshly cracked eggs and your choice of sausage or grilled bacon and ham for $4, only at Jack in the Box. Home of breakfast served all day. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 298. 298 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before I get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio isn't affected in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. The official website of the show is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And before I get into anything else, follow me on Twitter, folks. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow on Twitter, baby. All right, anyway, let's get right into it, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that were partying because of last Friday's Brexit Bowler Friday that we had, and we all know that the Brexit vote is reality. The UK is leaving the EU, and there's a lot of happy people about it, and of course there's a lot of not too happy people about it, to say the least. And as I alluded to on Friday, we got a lot of different situations happening with new referendums and petitions and all this other nonsense, but we'll get into that a little bit. I do want to talk about Brexit's effects on the markets, because once again, folks, because of this Brexit situation, we are having market free falls all across the board, all across the world for that matter, for Christ's sake. So let's go ahead and talk about that, since this is True Capitalist Radio, shall we? Now, folks, I mean, what do we see about last week? We saw over 500 points down, for Christ's sake. We almost saw a little bit of that today, but you saw some bottom feeding coming in at the end of the day. So let's get right into it, folks. Dow Jones Industrials right now, it didn't fare very badly, to say the least. I mean, like I said, right now Dow Jones Industrials closing out at about 260.51 points down on the day, a percentage decrease of 1.50%, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 17,140. Jesus Christ, I need to get glasses or something. I need to eat more carrots or something. 17,140.24 points on the day for the Dow Jones Industrials, folks. Now, let me get to the S&P 500, because the S&P 500 has been downgraded from a AAA rating as it relates to, it relates to its investment quality, to a AA rating, stating that the S&P 500 Even the investment community has lost faith in this particular index, for Christ's sake. So let's just go ahead and talk about this. Now, because of that, I thought that it even shook the S&P index even more than it should have today. I mean, we're approaching levels, folks, below 2,000. I mean, we saw it today, but it closed out barely above 2,000. It's not looking good for the S&P right now. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. Not looking good whatsoever. Anyway, the S&P was down today 36.87 points, a percentage decrease of 1.81% decrease on the day, closing out the S&P 500 index at 2,000.54 points. I mean, barely above 2,000. I'm telling you this right now. What did I tell you? What have I told you? That's why I don't really cover the markets. That's why I'm not giving any kind of stock advice. Because, folks, I knew this was coming, and let me tell you, this is just the tip of the iceberg as far as I'm concerned, all right? I mean, the basis for the markets even being this high, in my personal opinion, is no basis. I mean, there's no legitimate earnings justifying the index, no matter what index you're talking about, Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ, there is no justification for this. I mean, maybe a couple of companies are a little justified in some of their high-priced stocks, but for the most part, folks, this is pure garbage. I mean, that's why I'm telling you, the crash is not if it's going to happen, it's when. And this is a gradual process as far as I'm concerned, folks. So for you people that are out here, hey, it's a good time to bottom feed, I don't believe so. I really don't believe so. I'm staying away from the equities markets because I think that the correction that we're witnessing that is gradually coming on, I believe that it's going to go down to at least 9,000, 8,000 points. Now, I'm not justifying the Dow Jones Industrials being at those levels. I believe that the true value, in my opinion, of the Dow Jones is maybe 11,000 based upon the economic growth, earnings potential, both on the domestic and the international front for multinational corporations. But this 18,000, 17,000 nonsense is going to come to a complete end. And when this market correction is going to happen, you're going to have a lot of people abandoning ship on the stock market. So that's why I believe that even though the correction should come back to about 10, 11, maybe 12,000 points, I believe that the hysteria of this sell-off is going to happen, and we're going to see a dip once again, just like we did in 08, all right, in 09. I remember that day, February 09, baby. I remember it. I remember it very vividly. I was on this broadcast saying that economic danger was coming during true conservative radio days, and all these idiots thought I was a moron. But look, I believe we're going to see this correction, and the Brexit vote is just the precursor of the inevitable. Now, the only reason that we're not seeing it as dramatic as the other stock markets across the world is because, folks, the independent investor is no longer in existence in the American stock market, all right? And that's what we need to start advocating as capitalists. I don't know if you folks follow me on Twitter. I tweeted at Donald Trump asking him if he's president, will he get rid of the $25,000 minimum law to allow working people to take advantage of the volatile stock market to start day trading? Because, folks, I mean, I'm assuming the liberals, I guess they blamed the independent investor for the 2008-2009 crash, not the fact that government intervention was the reason why all this happened, but we can get into that. That's a whole other debate. I could talk about 08-09 crash for like 3 hours. I'm telling you, it was so complex, so ridiculous, so bureaucratic. That's why it happened. But once again, folks, I'm telling you this right now. Stay away from the freaking stock markets, man. I'm telling you what you should be doing, and you're starting to see this in the investment community. A lot of these people are starting to, cash out, to say the least, putting their money in currency. Now, once again, the reason that we're not seeing the decreases in the equities markets in America, that like the kind of decreases we're seeing across the world, is once again, folks, this market is dominated by mutual fund managers, hedge fund managers, huge money managers that control retirement funds and pension funds. And I mean, this is really what is dictating the stock market at this point in time. And I believe that every American should be able to participate in the volatility in the market. I mean, just take a look at the market's charts. Take a look at any stock's day chart. I mean, stocks go up and down throughout the day. Wouldn't you want the opportunity as a working individual to expand your liquidity, to go in and let's say you just opened up a brokerage account for $200, $500, whatever you can afford, and be able to day trade, to be able to take advantage of these upswings and downswings, for Christ's sake? Let me tell you what I've been doing Friday and Saturday to take advantage of the downswings. Now, I'm going to explain to you a financial instrument called shorting, in which, when you short stocks, you actually acquire stocks. Now, I don't want to get into the complexity of the whole process of what shorting actually is. I'm just going to give you the basic definition of what it does. Shorting means you can get a stock, and every stock, because of Brexit, is going down. You can get a stock, hold that stock. Let's say I buy the stock or short the stock, at $50, right? Whatever stock, doesn't matter. I short the stock at $50. I knew Brexit was going to have an impact on the market. I'm shorting whatever share at $50 a share, all right? Now, let's say it goes down $10 within the matter of like 4 or 5 hours because of the Brexit situation, okay? Well, I am going to obtain those $10 that it went down. That $10 is going to go right in my pocket because I shorted those shares. And when you short shares, you obtain the money that the share, like I just told you, all right? I shorted at 50. It went down to 40. I obtained $10 every share I shorted. So if I shorted 100 shares, 10 times 100, $1,000. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, these are the kinds of financial instruments, in my personal opinion, the average, everyday American capitalist worker should be able to partake in and take advantage of. All right? I mean, everybody could have taken advantage of shorting stocks and doing that on a consistent basis to gain liquidity. When I talk about gaining liquidity, folks, I'm talking about that profit. What I was just discussing and shorting that stock, I shorted the stock at 50. It went down to 40. I obtained that $10 that went down into my pocket. Folks, I just don't understand why American people can't partake in this type of activity. That $10 that it went down that is going to go into my pocket, that is the liquidity I'm talking about. That's liquid. That's cash. Whenever you hear the term liquid, whenever you hear the term liquidity, especially in the financial terms, it's about cash. They're talking about cash. Okay? Whenever I talk about day trading to gain liquidity, that's what I'm talking about. And I think that every investor, independent investor, no matter how big their brokerage account is, should be able to partake in this. They should be able to just go in and out of stocks, trade them, short them, put options on them. Whatever financial instrument that you want to partake in, you should be able to do it. And if you profit, fine. If you don't, well, you learn, all right? It's your money. You should be able to utilize your money to be able to make more liquid. Use that liquid to go ahead and put it in long-term investments. You see, that's what I'm talking about. This is what being a capitalist is all about. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off that whole tirade there, but I just want to let everybody know, folks. I mean, I tweeted at Donald Trump. You should tweet at Donald Trump and ask them if he's president, will he lift the $25,000 minimum required to day trade in American stocks? Or the American brokerage firms, really. It's not stocks. It's a brokerage law. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The government. I mean, look, go and try to day trade with anything under $25,000, and you're going to see that the brokerage firm is going to freeze your account and say you can't do that. From what I understand, I had no idea. But you see how they penalize the independent investor, for Christ's sake? Well, there is no economic opportunity in America. People could be making major liquid in this volatile stock market. But they're prohibited from doing so because of this goddamn government. So once again, folks, I strongly advise you to tweet at Donald Trump, ask him if he's president, will he lift the $25,000 minimum to day trade in American brokerages? All right, that's all there is to it. There shouldn't be a limit. I mean, if somebody wants to put $500, $200, whatever the minimum brokerage account to open up account, whatever brokerage firm you're going to, whatever the minimum is, you should be able to utilize that minimum and day trade the hell out of it if you wanted to, for Christ's sake. I don't get it. A lot of people being robbed of liquidity out here. I'll tell you that right damn now. Anyway, I went off keister there a little bit, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight that I didn't want to tell people that, hey, go short this stock, go short that stock. I'm just telling you, there are a bunch of financial instruments that one can have at their disposal. No one's going to teach you this, folks. I'm telling you this right now. Unless you go to some BS business school, and by the time you know it, it's just a bunch of vocabulary. You don't understand how it's applicable. That's why I'm saying whenever you see stocks going down, you want to short stocks, baby. Because if you short a stock, just imagine you short a stock at $50, it goes down $15, $20 because you know not only because of the Brexit vote, because you knew it was going to have bad earnings, it missed expectations, or whatever the case might be. I mean, you make the money that it goes down. That's what shorting stocks is about. Now, I don't want to explain to you how that works because you need to learn and read and figure out all the complexities of that. All you need to know is that when you hear the term shorting, they make money based on how low the stock goes from whatever price they shorted that stock at, all right? And I just wanted to convey that to you folks because that's legitimate. All right, I mean, you can make money on a down stock market on a variety of different fronts. I know that no one's going to tell you that, but that's why I'm running this show, True Capitalist Radio, baby, making money. That's what I do, all right? And I want you all to do it. I'm trying to make capitalists out here. I'm trying to make capitalists throughout the world. Why should this information be exclusive to a Wall Street bunch of banksters? How come we can't partake in the stock market? How come we can't earn legitimate liquidity? When I say we, I'm talking about capitalists that don't have $25,000, all right? And I put myself in that category, even though I still trade. I've got $25,000, obviously. But I put myself in that category, folks, because let me tell you, the people that made money in the stock market back in the 80s, back in the 70s, there was no goddamn trade limit back then, for Christ's sake. I mean, Dan Pena, believe it or not, he made himself, $1 million in the stock market with like $700 back in the 70s or the 80s or some kind of crap like that. I mean, how do you do that? How do you do that? You do that by buying, selling, and accumulating that liquidity, baby. I'm telling you, I mean, it's just the way it is. I don't understand why this government, we all know why, folks. It's just the reason why I explained to you that monopolies cannot exist if government doesn't enforce them. The only reason monopolies exist is because the government forces them on the people. Always remember that. Don't blame capitalism for monopolies, all right? You blame the government for monopolies. I mean, just take a look. And look, I don't mean to go off keister, folks, but Obamacare is a monopoly over your health. They have given the healthcare industry a monopoly over your health. Why do you think I was advising folks, and you can look back in the archive, folks, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Why do you think at the beginning of True Capitalist Radio I was advising folks to entertain these health insurance stocks back in those days? Because, folks, whether the Obamacare was going to be passed or not, the whole debate at the time was how the health insurance was going to be mechanized within this supposed new revamp, this government revamp of the medical system. I mean, there wasn't even a debate on eliminating the whole concept of patient health care or health insurance nonsense. I mean, it's a scam. Patient-paid health insurance is a goddamn scam. But I don't want to get into that, but that's the point. I mean, these insurance companies now have a government-mandated monopoly over your health. You have to get health insurance. If not, you're going to get fined. You don't pay those fines, you're going to go to jail. And the government is going to throw you in jail because you don't buy health insurance. I mean, that is monopoly. Monopolies cannot exist without government enforcement, without government coercion. Always remember that. Don't let these leftist socialist scumbags try to tell you that capitalism brings monopolies. That's BS. That is utter BS. Anyway, I went off keister. Let me just get through these stocks here and get a little bit of a rundown of the commodities, and then we're going to move on to other subject matters, folks. But I just want to let everybody know there are ways to make money. I told you folks to entertain the increase in gold and silver. And we'll get to that in a minute. I told you folks a lot of different varieties of small mechanisms of profitability as far back as March when I started this show back, and as far back as November when I put out that goddamn YouTube video stating that I'm going to be back. So once again, folks, let's just go back to the S&P 500. Oh, no, we already went over the S&P. Let's go to the NASDAQ because it's been taking it on the teeth, and thankfully so. What a bloviated index. Like I said, the only good part about the NASDAQ index is that you can get some of these IPOs, and let me tell you, I've been doing this since like the 90s, man. I'm telling you this right now. You could buy an IPO in the NASDAQ, hold it for like 2 or 3 months, and the son of a bitch is like quadrupled its value. I mean, it's stupid. It really is stupid. It's based on speculation and hype and all this other crap. And I just think that the whole index itself is a bunch of bloviated bunch of crap, in my opinion. But hey, you just play the cards you're dealt, baby. That's all. That's how I look at it. Anyway, it was down today, 113.53 points on the day, all right? A decrease of 2.41% on the day. Damn! Closing out the NASDAQ at 4,594.45 points on the day. Man, come on, Maine, is all I got to say. That's harsh. Harsh losses, but I believe that... it's justified, man. I think that a lot of these damn contractions, are justified. I think they're long overdue as far as I'm concerned. As I stated, my personal opinion, Dow Jones Industrial's true value, in my opinion, is anywhere between 10 to 12,000 points. This 17, 18,000 point nonsense is a bunch of crap. And the only reason that it's this high is because I said the only people that are in the markets are hedge fund managers, mutual fund managers, big-time money managers, I mean, with billions of dollars in people's pensions and retirements. These are the people that are creating the volatility in the market, for Christ's sake. So anyway, folks, if you take a look at the world markets, I mean, everything is down 2-3% all across the board. I'm talking in every equities markets, man. The FTSE down 2.55% on the day. The DAX index, which is the German index, down 3.02. The CAC index, which I believe is the French index, down 2.97%. I mean, the only thing that I saw with any kind of positivity is out there in Asia. I mean, you can tell the investors are going to Asia's stock markets, and they're throwing their money in there. They're buying stocks. I don't get it. But, people they're running scared out here. They are running scared. And I don't blame them for going after these Asian stocks because these Asian stocks have been taking it on the teeth for the past, since the beginning of the year started. So I can understand why you have investors going right at these stocks in an attempt for a safe haven of their money. Now, let me just take a couple of these for an example. The Nikkei index was up today 2.39%. You got Tokyo's index up 1.77%. I mean, this is the only place we're seeing green out here. All right, and that's why I'm saying these damn investors are running scared. They don't know what the hell to do. And we're going to continue to see this, in my personal opinion. That's why I'm saying the Brexit situation is just the precursor of the impending crash, in my personal opinion. All right? It's not if, it's when. I've been calling for it. I've been waiting for it. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but it's got to happen, man. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And let me tell you, when it happens, it's just going to have a domino effect, and it's going to be 2008, 2009 all over again, all right? Excuse me. Anyway, let me go back and let's go to the commodities here a little bit. A lot of weird things happen in the commodities. The oil markets, I don't know if you folks have seen this. What a fluctuating, volatile situation we're having in energy. I mean, I saw Brent crude go down as low today as $2 and change. But let's just get to WTI sweet crude first. It was also down, folks, $1.03. Percentage decrease of 2.16%, closing out WTI sweet crude at $46.61 per barrel of oil. Now, once again, folks, remember, these are people that are cashing out. Remember, a barrel of oil was not too long ago, was like maybe back in November, maybe this September sometime. Barrel of oil was like $28 a damn barrel, for Christ's sake, man. So a lot of people bought in at 28, 29, 30, 31. They're cashing out now, taking the liquidity from that and putting it wherever else so that they can gain more liquidity. I mean, this is what you do as a capitalist. This is why you're seeing a pullback in energy. I mean, people taking their profits or putting it somewhere else. Now, take a look at Brent crude. Brent crude was all over the place today, folks. I'm surprised that it bounced back. It was only down today 86 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.78% on the day, closing out Brent crude at $47.55 per barrel of oil. So once again, you're seeing slight pullbacks out here and, seeing folks, trying to go. Obviously, they're going to Asia, all right? I mean, they're obviously going to Asia, and if you take a look at the currency markets, they're cashing out, too. They're holding cash in a variety of different currencies. And, I mean, people want me to cover the currency market. I mean, I particularly don't, because that's such a volatile, very complicated situation to get yourself into. I don't want to encourage anybody to start currency trading without understanding the fundamentals of the stock market, commodities markets, and all the different variants of financial instruments within thereof, or within therein, whatever the proper grammar is for you grammar Nazis. But let me get to gold here for a second. Then we're going to go ahead and maybe take some calls, get to some of this news that we got to be talking about out here, for Christ's sake. Anyway, gold, once again, there's a lot of retention. You know, it starts the day popping off really hard, and then people start selling off because, once again, gold, people have been holding on to gold when it dipped down to about close to 1,000, 1,100 a troy ounce. I mean, right now it closed out at about $1,327.60 per troy ounce, an increase of $5.20, a percentage increase of 0.39%. Very, very helter-skelter, man. I mean, let me tell you, this damn gold price should be $1,400 at the end of the week. If it isn't, then people are pulling back out of gold and trying to cash out. People that held out at about 1,000, 1,100, that bought in 1,100, they're cashing out now and putting the liquidity either in cash or in the Asian markets. It's obvious. All right, but I mean, very, very precarious, to say the least. Silver also, man, down today, a penny. I mean, very bizarre. A decreased percentage of 0.05% on the day, closing out silver at $17.78 per troy ounce. Now, of course, if you look at the precious metals in other parts of the world, specifically Europe, I mean, they're still cashing out there. I mean, gold was up all across the board, all over the place, with the exception of Japan and in India right now. Right now, Japan and India, because I'm assuming that everybody's cashing out to go into their stock markets or to put into their actual their currency. Because if you take a look at gold in Japan, it is down, 58.75 yen spot, and in India, gold is down 13.97 rupee spot. So once again, folks, helter-skelter market across the board. I mean, it's pretty complicated stuff, to say the least. That's why I tell people, Just stick with the fundamentals. You know, I mean, look what George Soros, the Prince of freaking Darkness, is doing. All right? I mean, this man is doubling down in gold. Remember, we reported that about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And I said that everybody should be very aware of why this guy's doing this. He saw the writing on the wall. He knew the Brexit vote was going to happen. That's why he invested accordingly. And I still believe gold and silver, great long-term investments for at least the next year, to say the least. At least the next year. At least the next year. Now, you take a look at the currency markets, folks. I mean, everybody is putting their money, and I'm not going to go through every goddamn currency, but just based upon the numbers here and seeing the green on the board, once again, people are going to the South Korean won. It is up again today, 0.27% on the day. People are going to the Canadian dollar. It's up 0.04% on the day. People are going to the Australian currency. It's up 0.19% today. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a helter-skelter type of market. So once again, it seems as if not even the investment community knows what the hell they're doing, for Christ's sake. They don't even know what the hell to do. They're running scared, for Christ's sake. They're running scared. Anyway, folks, sorry, I didn't mean to go off keister into the markets, folks, but I definitely want people to profit in this day and age of retraction of the markets. I'm telling you, it's retracting, and it's just a matter of time. We start seeing, you know, common spot of 200, 300, 500 point down. It's going to cut down to size, folks. I'm telling you this right now. I also read a report here on the Drudge Report 2 days ago. Home ownership at a 48-year low. All right? Home ownership at a 48-year low. I mean, the car buying is down, for Christ's sake, and I think we talked about it a few shows ago. A lot of folks are getting themselves into a 7-year note, for Christ's sake, and if they're not doing that, they're leasing. I mean, now they're encouraging people not to get cars, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't get it, for Christ's sake. Uber and Lyft, for Christ's sake, they're encouraging people not to get cars, for Christ's sake, man. At least a car, if you pay for it, and once it's paid off, it's a goddamn asset, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, people are asking why investors are going to the Japanese yen. They're asking me on Twitter. I have no idea, man. I'm telling you this right now. I have the slightest idea what the hell these investors are thinking. I don't even think they know. Because as I'm stating, a lot of these new crop of investors, they're all a bunch of bulls with a bunch of BS, you know, blowing out their derrieres because they don't understand the market anymore. I don't believe that any of these so-called professionals that are in Wall Street understand what the hell they're doing. They've been taking a gravy train that Wall Street gave them back in 2008 and 2009, or excuse me, Washington gave them in 2008 and 2009, and they've just been riding that wave ever since. I don't believe that these idiots that are in the investment community know what the hell they're doing. I mean, just look at the helter-skelter of the whole damn market, man. They don't even know where the hell to put their liquidity out here. They're running scared.
Okay, I get it. We're supposed to share the love. But when it comes to 2 breakfast croissants for $4 from Jack in the Box, sometimes you need to share with someone who really looks out for you. That would be you. Who bought you those 2 croissants anyway? You did. Well done, you. Gold star. Go ahead, share it with yourself. Get 2 buttery croissants with freshly cracked eggs and your choice of sausage or grilled bacon and ham for $4, only at Jack in the Box. Home of breakfast served all day. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
I mean, I'm serious. You can just tell they're just running scared, for Christ's sake. And it's just going to get worse before it gets better. So that's why I'm just encouraging people, if you're going to invest in the market, consider what shorting is. We talked about that financial instrument. Entertain ETFs. Because remember, folks, unlike a mutual fund, I don't want to get into mutual funds. I discourage people from going into mutual funds. But it's much like a mutual fund that can be day traded. You know, you can day trade ETFs, folks, if you have the option to day trade. They act much like an equity, even though they're technically a fund, because the whole reason why whatever ETF that goes up with the price of gold or silver. The reason it goes up with the price of gold or silver is because there's a manager of that particular ETF. It's an exchange-traded fund, and the purpose of what they're doing is trading every day to increase with the value of gold and silver. Vice versa, you can get an ETF that coincides with the downfall of gold and silver. So you see, ETFs give you the option of entertaining a short-like type of investment idea without actually partaking in shorting stocks. It limits the risk, per se. So when you obtain an ETF, let's say, that goes against the price of oil or goes against the price of gold, and whenever you see a decrease, whenever it's down, your ETF is going up. So once again, that's why I'm talking about these things. I want people to become capitalists. I want people to know that this is not hard, that you can do this for Christ's sake, and we as people need to be able to take care of ourselves. The only reason that no one understands these capitalist concepts, the only reason nobody understands these financial instruments is because our public education system doesn't teach us crap. It doesn't teach us a goddamn thing. You know that average kids out here, they don't even know how to tie their damn shoes anymore? You know that? You know that they're not even teaching kids how to write in cursive anymore? I mean, I've never heard of such a thing, man. Oh, it's too hard for them to write in cursive. Shut up. Give me a damn break. Anyway, let's get to the news, folks. I know I went a little off keister with some of this financial instrument advice and financial news, but I'm trying to encourage capitalists out here, man. You can do it. You can make money. You can carve out your own destiny. You just have to understand and how to think like a capitalist. All right? That's all there is to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to understand how these investors think, and then you got to apply it to your life, man. It's as simple as that. That's how you become a capitalist, baby. Anyway, let's go a little bit into the news. Have you seen the mainstream media completely assault Donald Trump with slanderous lies, outright lies about this man? I mean, have you seen the ridiculous so-called double-digit poll that's come out that's got Hillary Rotten Clinton ahead of Donald Trump? What a bunch of crap. I'm telling you this right now. Do not believe that ridiculous poll, for Christ's sake. You mean to tell me that the majority of the idiot public out here is going to embrace an outright corrupt criminal, for Christ's sake, as opposed to a man that every goddamn little slimy hit piece that the mainstream media has been throwing at Donald Trump has been completely discredited, for Christ's sake? I'm telling you this right now. Do not believe what these mainstream talking head jerk dicks on the boob tube are saying. Do not believe them, all right? It's pure propaganda, pure state-run media, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm sick and tired of hearing this mainstream media character assassinate Donald Trump, for Christ's sake, man. Spreading slanderous lies about this man. I'm tired of it. I'm telling you, folks, that's why I implore each and every one of you. I mean, we are the new media. I mean, we've got to plaster the contradictions and the outright lies of the mainstream media. We have to, man. So if you have any sphere of influence, whether it's social media, blogs, vlogs, whatever the case might be, utilize that venue to help shape the consciousness of the people out here and be an influencer, all right? Just like these idiots on the mainstream media are, for Christ's sake. We've got to expose the lies. We've got to let people know that this damn Hillary Rotten Clinton is a goddamn criminal. We got to let them know that this broad, Hillary Rotten, is an agent of international bureaucratic institutionalism. We've got to let them know that. And that's why I'm calling on you, for Christ's sake. If you are a part of the capitalist army, if you're a part of the Trump train, you've got to do your part, baby. You've got to go out and make sure that you contradict these I'm with her dickheads. All right? I'm serious. You've got to go out there and contradict the mainstream media. You've got to go out there and expose their lies, man, because you Me. We're the new media, for Christ's sake. And take advantage while we still have the freedom of speech, boy. Because I'm telling you this right now, that's exactly what these leftists are trying to do. They're trying to come after our freedom of speech, and we can't let them do it. So practice it, baby. Practice your freedom of speech. I'm serious. Jesus Christ, mate. Give me, you know what? I need a drink, for Christ. I'm serious. All right? I need a damn drink, for Christ's sake, man. And this is not a Johnny Walker Blue Label event, for Christ's sake. I mean, the mainstream media, they're character assassinating Trump, spreading slanderous lies about Trump. I mean, they're over-pumping and dumping Hillary Rotten Clinton, for Christ's sake. Every little thing she does seems to me that they are just putting an over-endowed media hype. I just can't believe it, man. I mean, if this woman farts, I mean, they'll have audio of it and the media will tell you it smells like roses or some crap. I'm not joking. Jesus Christ, give me a beer, for Christ. More beer! Jesus Christ. And look, folks, once again, I don't encourage anybody who's under the age of whatever your country allows the age of drinking to consume in alcoholic beverages. But, you know, once again, you're a capitalist out here, and you got your mind going 100 miles an hour, sparking synapses all over the place, trying to make money, trying to keep up with current events. Because, look, keeping up with current events, folks, will keep money in your pocket. You understand that? I mean, that's why I strongly advise everybody to watch a business channel. All right, I'm telling you, you want your news, you want a mainstream media outlet because you have a TV, you want to watch it. Any business, Fox Business, Bloomberg, believe it or not, business, any business channel, it'll just give you the straight dope about how politics are happening and how it's going to affect your pocketbook. I mean, simple as that. No, Rachel Maddow turning a Monday into a carpet munching Monday. Freaking Al Sharpton out here. I mean, none of that crap. None of this left-leaning crap. It's just the straight dope. I mean, just watch any business channel, all right? I'm telling you, it's just, okay, they're going to report on political events, they're going to report on international events, but it's going to be in the reflection of how it's going to affect your portfolio, how it's going to affect your potential job, your business, whatever the case might be. So anyway, I'm just tired. I'm tired of these people in the mainstream media able to get away with outright lies. For double-digit lead, get out of here. Hillary Rotten Clinton has a double-digit lead. Get the hell out. Get out. She's got a double-digit lead on the broad that dives on her freaking crustated muff. I'll tell you that right damn now. Why do you think her and Huma Abedin were out there celebrating gay pride together? I mean, give me a break. Just come out of the closet, Hillary, already, for Christ's sake. I mean, what do you got to be ashamed of? I mean, you're liberal, right? I mean, people should be embracing, the woman that looks like half a dyke with a bull dyke haircut, she's finally coming out of the closet and saying that she's a dyke. Oh, that's great. I mean, just admit it, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going on, all right? I'm telling you this right now. This damn media, I'm just getting sick and tired of them. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Now, did you see the mainstream media, circle jerk itself? Because Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren was campaigning with Hillary Rotten Clinton at some event somewhere, and she was sitting there, flapping her little Millie mouth about Trump doing this and Trump doing that. I mean, look at all the media coverage that got, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break. This is a state-run, leftist, liberal trash. That's why you don't believe anybody on that boob tube. Don't believe nothing you see on that TV. All right? Kill your TV. All right? Kill your TV, and not to mention, don't get any more cable. Don't listen to it, all right? All right? Start using your brain, boy. Start sparking synapses, for Christ's sake, you stupid milky-licking pricks. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, once again, we've got Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren campaigning with Hillary Rotten Clinton. I mean, how does that leftist make you feel? I mean, wasn't this woman supposed to be like, the hipster leftist? I mean, the Bernie Sanders people, and we're going to get to that asshole in a little bit. The Bernie Sanders people were begging Elizabeth Warren, please run for vice president with Uncle Bernie, please. And then what did she do? She sold out. She sold out and said, no, I'm a Democratic lackey, all right? I'm a Democratic hack, and I am going to get down on my knees and brown nose this Clinton criminal. That's what I'm going to do. I am Elizabeth Warren, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm a complete contradiction. That's what I'm going to do. I'm serious, man. I'm not joking. Anyway, folks, I'm just sick. I'm just sick of this crap. I mean, the media was hyping this as if it was some great thing. I mean, give me a break. I mean, what are the Democrats trying to do with Elizabeth Warren and Hillary Clinton? I mean, what are they trying to do? I mean, the Clinton-Warren ticket, for Christ's sake? The sick-ass post-menopausal salmon-smelling ticket, for Christ's sake? Is that what they're trying to do, for Christ? I mean, what is this? Somebody explain the political idea of two complete lunatic, kookster, idiot bimbos, one of which is an outright criminal. I'm talking about Hillary Rotten. The other one is just a goddamn unscrupulous bureaucratic kookster. I mean, what do they think the American people are going to interpret this as? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Jesus Christ. Let me a drink, for Christ's sake. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm serious. I mean, you got to let off some steam, for Christ's sake. I mean, look at this crap. That's why I'm telling you, folks. I mean, did you see how they just placed this big, huge grandeur perception of Elizabeth Warren campaigning with goddamn Hillary Rotten Clinton? I mean, it's stupid. We can't let them get away with this crap, man. That's why I'm calling on everybody in the capitalist army on the Trump train, man. You got to double down. You got to go out there and make sure that these idiots, these morons that are out here that are, I'm with her, that these people understand that this woman is a criminal, she's a liar, she's a corrupt, sick, soulless prick, all right? She can't even be genuine, for Christ's sake. I retweeted one of Trump's tweets in which there's a clip of her actually reading the word sigh when I'm assuming she was supposed to sigh because the teleprompter told her to, but she actually read the word sigh like, instead of doing that, she actually said sigh because she's a disingenuous, disgusting cardboard box lunatic, man. She's soulless. I mean, you could see it in her wide eyes, old Hillary Rotten Clinton, for Christ's sake. And why hasn't anybody called out this stupid Hillary Rotten Clinton for wearing these Mao Zedong garb jackets, for Christ's sake? I'm serious. I mean, this broad has got some goddamn little Mao Zedong coat fetish. I'm not joking. It's disgusting and it's pathetic, and I can't believe people are falling for this crap. This broad thinks she's Minnie Mao, for Christ's sake. She thinks she's Minnie Mao. Freaking Minnie Mao Hillary Rotten Clinton. Hillary Minnie Mao Clinton, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking. That's what she's doing. You can look up the freaking pictures for yourself. This woman's out here wearing garb, paying her respects to Mao Zedong, a man who killed 80 million people. This is who Hillary Rotten Clinton looks up to. You see, these are the types of things we need to start exposing, man. I'm not joking. This is a corrupt, disgusting individual, man. She is evil. I mean, I believe I retweeted somebody who sent me all the miraculous deaths that seem to just happen around the Clinton crime family. And, folks, there was one recent one here. Someone was supposed to testify against the Clintons as it relates to some kind of fundraising situation as it relates to China, miraculously found dead over the weekend with a smashed throat in a freak so-called dumbbell accident. I mean, give me a break. I mean, how many more people have to be, suicided or conveniently, miraculously killed in dramatic fashion before people start realizing that, for whatever reason, people just seem to die around the Clinton crime family and the Bush crime family, for that matter. Moreover, I don't understand how these same leftists that are all I'm with her can justify sitting there and continuously believing that this woman is somehow some leftist, some liberal, when you now have the Bush crime family stumping for Hillary Rotten Clinton. You've got the Bush crime family stumping for Hillary Rotten Clinton, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking, man. I mean, where are the liberal outrage with that, huh? Where's the liberal outrage for the Bushes stumping for Hillary Rotten Clinton? Huh? I mean, I told you about this marriage of the Bushes and the Clintons. I've told you that Bush Sr. calls Bill Clinton his son, and Bush Jr. calls Bill Clinton his brother, for Christ's sake. And why do they consider them family? Because they have stolen together. You understand that? They've committed corruption together. They've committed crimes together. All right? I mean, this is why you've got the Bush crime family out here stumping for the Clintons. All right? Now, why aren't the liberals, why aren't leftists sitting there talking garbage about this? Why aren't they saying anything about that? That's what I'm saying, folks. We got to expose it. We got to throw it in their faces. We got to throw it right in their goddamn faces and shove it in there and make them eat it. Eat it. Eat it. We got to make these damn Hillary Rotten Clinton supporters eat it, boy. Eat it. Like it, boy. She's a corrupt criminal, and she's hanging out with the Bushes, and the Bushes are stumping for her. What do you liberals got to say about that, boy? What do you got to say about that, boy? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and take some Twitter shout-outs. All right, and for you folks that don't know, I'll give you a Twitter shout-out right here, right now, live on the broadcast. If you go to my Twitter account, PoliticsGhost is the name, and retweet the first tweet that states, True Capitalist Radio now live. All right, retweet that tweet, and I'll give you a damn Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast. So, do we have any damn Twitter shout-outs, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. Woo! All right, who do we got here? We got Portugal for Ghost in the house. We've got John Locke. How you doing, John Locke? Cruise Dresser in the house. I'm not going to say that name, for Christ's sake, you stupid moron. TCR panel for BronyCon. Are you kidding me? No way! No freaking... No way! No way! No freaking way! No! 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 This is not happening. TCR panel for BronyCon. Are you kidding me? No! No, absolutely not. No. Oh, my God. I don't even want to fathom the notion. I want to be honest with you. I don't even want to fathom the notion, for Christ's sake. Good God. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. God damn it, man. I'm telling you, you freaking brony bastards, man. Jesus Christ. We got Viper 2 Actual in the house. Mark Montag in the house. How you doing? Z Frostwire in the place. We've got regular TCA in the house. Metal Capitalist in the place. Let's see who else we got going on over here. We got Strictly Diesel in the house. The Green Leader. We got the Teutonic Plague in the house. What's going on? We've got the Trans Guac Bowl, for Christ's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are y'all still doing this crap? There's a guac bowl with a pair of balls on it, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at a freaking guac bowl with a pair of balls on it, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God. You see what you did, Obama? Thanks a lot, Obama. All right? Thanks, Obama, you asshole. Jesus Christ. We've got Redemption 47 in the house. We got Dildo Faggins. What's going on? We got MILF Aberdeen. Oh, my God. Come on. Come on. We got Tank Dempsey. We've got CNI Templeton, for Christ's sake. Shove it up your ass. All right? Shove it up your ass. True Shill Radio. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean, True Shill Radio? What the hell does that mean, you stupid fruit bowl? Man, I'm telling you, man. This makes me sick, you know what? You make me sick. You people are starting to piss me off. What's going on with Xara Hawks? How you doing? We've got Ghost in the Shell. Real funny asshole. Sergeant Yoda in the place. What's going on? We've got Blood Fart. How you doing, a Blood Fart? We've got Forget the Alamo. Shove it up your ass. Do not make fun of the martyrs. Do not make fun of the Texas martyrs, baby. Do not go there. Don't you dare make fun of the Texas martyrs. Jesus Christ. Masked phony. Oh, here we go. And look, here's masked pony butt chin. Yeah, there we go. That's just great. Just great. The Brony Network in the house. Look, since we're on this kick, I guess. We got bronies and masked pony pampers and ponies and pampers and bronies and pampers. I'm going to go ahead and air a song that was actually written and produced by an old Capitalist Army member by the name of Electric Fence. You can get to him on Twitter at Electric Fence OF. All right, at Electric Fence OF, all one word, no underscores. And this was a song, believe it or not, that was inspired because of the whole brony masked pony pamper situation. And if you're not familiar with it, folks, you need to go back in the archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And you need to go figure that out for yourself. I mean, go back, from about, 278 to about 282, 283. And anyway, believe it or not, this Capitalist Army member was so inspired by this situation that he actually wrote and produced a song. It's called Pampers and Ponies, folks. Pampers and Ponies. Do you got that queued up, engineer? Once again, the name of the song, Pampers and Ponies by Electric Fence, Capitalist Army members, inspired by, well, you got to get it. Go ahead and throw it on, engineer. Go ahead.
The fruit and all
dumb and overweight, baby. Woo! Anyway, folks, for y'all folks that want to see that, I believe that he's posted it on Twitter, he's posted it on YouTube. I believe you can find it. It's just Pampers and, not and, that little symbol on the 7 there, the ampersand, the N, ponies. Pampers and Ponies, all right, by Electric Fence. And, of course, Electric Fence has produced a lot of, nice, good tunes for the show over the years. I want to say cheers to that feller. Cheers to you, Electric Fence. Thank you very much for putting it in perspective that these damn bronies are dumb and overweight, for Christ's sake, man, all right? All right, I'm serious. I mean, he says we shoot them pearls and they clop and hesitate. Oh, whoa, whoa. They're dumb and overweight. All right? Anyway, and no, they're telling me on Twitter the bronies like it. The brony, are you kidding me? You like that song, you goddamn brony? Damn it! God damn it! I'm telling you, you people are sadists. How could you like that song? It's dissing you people. It's talking garbage about you people, for Christ's sake, you damn bronies, for Christ's sake. God damn it. Oh, my God. You see, this is the internet for you, folks. This is it right here. This is it right here. This is it. All right, give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. All right, that's it. All right, no more Twitter shout-outs. I'm done with this. We're moving on with the show, for Christ's sake. For Jesus Christ. They like the song, for Christ's sake, man.
Okay, I get it. We're supposed to share the love. But when it comes to 2 breakfast croissants for $4 from Jack in the Box, sometimes you need to share with someone who really looks out for you. That would be you. Who bought you those 2 croissants anyway? You did. Well done, you. Gold star. Go ahead, share it with yourself. Get 2 buttery croissants with freshly cracked eggs and your choice of sausage or grilled bacon and ham for $4, only at Jack in the Box. Home of breakfast served all day. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
Freaking bronies. Anyway, folks, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right, simple as that, baby. Bookmark it. It's the official website. You can download every episode that yours truly has ever conducted. Downloadable for free right there, baby. Simple as that. And you can't beat that, baby. You can't beat that. Anyway, where the hell was I, engineer? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was talking about how Hillary Rotten Clinton was out, and you had, goofy Pocahontas Elizabeth Warren out here trying to campaign for her, and you got the media creaming over it like it's a big freaking deal. So let me go ahead and move on, folks. I want to talk a little bit about Bernie prostate-infected Sanders, baby. All right? Did you hear his press secretary left the campaign, for Christ's sake? I mean, everybody's leaving him, for Christ's sake, except Bernie. I mean, what the hell's Bernie trying to do? I'll tell you what he's trying to do. He's taking it to every one of you stupid feel the burn right up your ass money. He's trying to take you feel the burn assholes' money. And are you kidding me? You people are still donating to this old 75-year-old prostate-infected asshole's campaign? Why? He doesn't have a chance in hell. Moreover, this man did not, even though he has the base to do it, he did not run a third-party ticket, even though you had Jill Stein from the Green Party willing to be a vice presidential candidate, even though Jill Stein is running for president in the Green Party. She tweeted at Bernie, and she opened the option for Bernie to run in the Green Party ticket, and she will be his vice presidential candidate, And he didn't even bother to bat an eye at that, for Christ's sake. So what does that tell you dumb Bernie Sanders, feel the burn idiots? All right, you've been defrauded. All right? You've been demoralized, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, you stupid morons, stop believing in this old prostate-infected moron already, all right? He let you down. He let you down, for Christ's sake, man. And that's all there is to it. All right, so I don't understand why you idiots are continuously believing that this prostate-infected old piece of trash is going to do something for you. I don't get it, but that's what makes you idiot liberals the morons that you are, and that's why these idiots that are your leaders, all right, are basically bamboozling you every goddamn time that you go to the damn voting booth and vote for these morons. You're idiots, and the damn leftists that control you know that you're idiots. You don't think Bernie Sanders knows that each and every one of you feel the burn assholes are a bunch of idiots? You don't think he knows that crap? He knows it. Why do you think he has not suspended his campaign? Why do you think he has not dropped his campaign, for Christ's sake? Can somebody explain that to me? Why hasn't he dropped his damn campaign? He wants more campaign contributions from you stupid morons. He's like, hey, I'm Bernie Sanders, and I want you to continue to donate to my campaign because I'm still running for president. I don't care what the Democrats say. I don't care what Hillary Rotten Clinton says. I don't care. I am Bernie Sanders, and I'm going to continue to run for president. So keep giving me your campaign contributions because I want them. I need them. And I'll give you free health care. I'll give you free college. I'll give you free anything you want. Just keep donating to my campaign, all right? Keep donating and come over here and sit on Uncle Bernie's lap. That's right. Come over here and sit on Uncle Bernie's lap. That's right. Now come on over here. Take your underwears off. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Uncle Bernie. It's Uncle Bernie. Now go over here. Take your underwears off. That's right. Keep contributing. Oh, yeah, I'm Uncle Bernie. I'm Uncle Bernie. I wrote about this in the 70s. I'm expert at this kind of thing, so come on over here and take your underwears off. That's what he's doing to you feel the burn assholes, and you're just taking it. You're just taking it, for Christ's sake. You're stupid. You damn feel the burn idiots that are still supporting this old 75-year-old wakes up 5 times a night to take a piss old man. I have no idea. I mean, you are obviously ignorant and stupid. I mean, it's no wonder why your life is in the position that your life is in to support this socialist scumbag. It's no wonder. You're an idiot. You're stupid. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not joking around, man. I mean, what is this idiot still doing running, for Christ's sake? And why are people still supporting this moron? Somebody please explain this crap to me. Why are people still supporting Bernie Sanders, for Christ's sake? He doesn't have a chance in hell, and he will not run a third party because you think he's going to spend any of that campaign contribution money on a third-party ticket? Hell no, he's not going to do it. He's going to take that money, and when he finally retires from politics, which is completely legal, idiots, when he retires from politics, he can take all that money in his campaign contribution account and transfer it into his personal banking account tax-free. And for you folks that don't believe me, that is an actual fact. These politicians can do it. So why do you think that they love to get huge donations? Why do you think they love to get these huge-ass campaign contributions? Because they know that they're only going to spend a fraction of it, and the rest is going to go into their personal bank account when they retire from politics. And that's exactly what Bernie Sanders has done, and why you morons are continuously supporting this man, I have no idea. But you are fools, you are idiots, and this just goes to show you why the left treats you like idiots, all right? This is why the left panders to you like morons. They advertise to you like you're a bunch of morons, like you're children, like a bunch of children, like in a goddamn playground. They talk to you like pretentiously. I mean, have you seen a lot of these goddamn liberals and the way they talk to their audience, for Christ's sake, like a bunch of pretentious jerk dicks, man? Like, oh, yes, I know better because I'm a liberal. Well, what the hell have you done in your life there, liberal? Well, I went to college. Yeah, and what else? Well, I worked for the campaign of this guy, and then I worked for the campaign of that guy, and then I ran for city council, and I ran... Oh, that's great. So how does that make you an authority to be able to sit here and wave your finger and dictate laws to the American people? You understand that? Jesus Christ, that's all there is to it. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of these Bernie Sanders, feel the burn in their crotch assholes that are still falling for this old man, for Christ's sake. Explain to me, you dumb Bernie Sanders idiots, why are you supporting this man? He's not running third party. He's taking your money, and he's running. What are you morons holding on to? He bowed down to the Democratic establishment. He kissed the derriere of Hillary Rodham Clinton. All right, he sold out. What else do you need to see for you feel the burn idiots to get off of your stupid political romanticism and get back into goddamn reality, morons? I'm just asking, what is it going to take for you Bernie Sanders supporters to do this, man? I mean, he's not ever going to be a nominee. He's not going to run a third party. He's not going to run as independent. So what are you people still doing? I'm just asking. Jesus Christ, a bunch of morons. Anyway, folks, let's just go ahead and continue on with the broadcast. I'm just, once again, Bernie Sanders, his press secretary, is out of the campaign. He left. He sees the writing on the wall. He understands what Bernie Sanders is doing. He's just limping along to get more goddamn campaign contribution. It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. All right? Even his damn press secretary knows he's a fraud. Jesus Christ. Now, folks, did you read this report out of Breitbart.com, folks? Obama and the UN announce a global police force to combat U.S. extremists, huh? How quaint, huh? Now these agents of international bureaucratic institutionalism are starting to unearth their ugly heads and show their true colors, aren't they, huh? Oh, isn't that great? I mean, this is trampling on the Constitution. Obama and his administration are giving authority to an international bureaucratic institution, folks. And this is what I've been saying ever since I came back on this broadcast, that these goddamn politicians, whether they're Democrats or Republicans at this point in time, they are agents of international institutionalist bureaucracy. All right? That's why they have passed the laws that have been laws up to this point. That's why they have given away our sovereignty to these institutions. That's why they allow the United Nations to dictate to us out here in America. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. Why the hell do we need a global police force to supposedly combat U.S. extremists? What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? If you want my personal opinion, I think that the agents of bureaucratic institutionalist freaking assholes that are out here in America, they got spooked by Brexit. All right, and I'm telling you, anybody who's on the left at this point, they are more than apparent that they are agents of international bureaucratic institutionalist power. They are more than apparent. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. Those on the right wing, those in the Republicans on the other hand, they're very subtle, but you have to find out if they are agents of international bureaucratic institutionalist power based upon how they vote, based upon the laws that they enact. That will give you a judgment on whether or not these goddamn sons of bitches are a part of this international institutionalization. I'm telling you, here it comes, baby. Here it comes. The bureaucrats. They're coming. They're unearthing their disgusting heads. What did I always tell you about these bureaucrats, man? I read an article on the Drudge Report a few days ago that more bureaucrats are armed with firearms than there are Marines, than there are United States Marines, for Christ's sake. Now, why is that? Why is that? That's why I'm telling you, folks, this is becoming a scary situation. You idiots need to take your heads out of your ass. This is not a game anymore, all right? The international institutionalists are showing their colors. They're showing their colors now. They're not subtly doing anything anymore, all right? I mean, what is this? Obama and the UN announce a global police force to combat U.S. extremists? Where are we going from here, man? Why isn't anybody up in arms about this crap? Why isn't anybody talking about it? That's why I'm telling you, folks, you are the new media, man. You. Even if you've got a small little social media account with only a few followers, for Christ's sake, keep posting. Expose the goddamn garbage that the damn bureaucrats are trying to enforce on us. They're trying to shove down our throats. The people need to know this, but they're ill-informed because they go to the damn boob tube for the damn information and news gathering. That's why we're the new media. We've got to shape the consciousness of the electorate, for Christ's sake, man. I'm calling on the capitalist army. I'm calling on the damn Trump train. We got to do it, man. Just don't sit there. Don't just sit there. Do something. Do something. And I know that there are many members of the capitalist army that are partaking in operations, and I appreciate you for it. I applaud you for it, and I salute you for it. But by God, there needs to be a lot more of us out here. And we got to expose the truth to these morons, for Christ's sake. We need to let everybody know that what Obama's doing. Obama and the UN announce a global police force to combat U.S. extremism. Why U.S. extremism? Huh? You see what's going on here? I told you. You can look back in the archive. I always told you that these damn leftists don't care about you. They don't care about LGBT. They don't care about minorities. They don't care about the poor. They don't even care about this country. Just look at what Obama's doing now. Look at what he's doing now. He's announcing with the UN a global police force to control, combat U.S. extremism. I mean, wake up, assholes. Wake up, for Christ's sake. This isn't a joke anymore. This isn't a goddamn joke anymore. I'm serious. This is serious business now. These bureaucrats are coming at us. They're coming at us in full force, for Christ's sake. This isn't a joke. I mean, we got to go bare knuckle with these sons of bitches, man. I'm telling you this right now, man. This isn't a joke anymore. Politics, capitalism, these things are not jokes, man. I mean, we are going into a realm of a war footing on an international basis, and it's the bureaucrats that are trying to induce this. Do you understand it? I'm telling you this right now. And, you know, this brings up something that I retweeted a couple of days ago, actually yesterday, I believe. Got a lot of pictures of United Nations armored vehicles being shipped in and being on the backs of 18-wheelers being transported somewhere. You know, NATO vehicles, UN vehicles. What's this about? Oh, it makes perfect sense now, doesn't it, huh? It makes perfect sense now. I mean, we've been seeing, it's been tweeted all over the internet, for Christ's sake, that United Nations armored vehicles are being transported within our country, within America, UN vehicles, for Christ's sake. And now that Obama's out here announcing with the United Nations a global police force to combat U.S. extremists, this makes perfect sense, folks. And that's why I'm telling you, we have to expose this to the average American simpleton. We got to let them know that the people that are in power today don't care about them. They don't care about their families. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about minorities. They don't care about America. They don't care. You've got to get that through the heads of these morons, man. They don't care. They don't. All they care about is unadulterated bureaucratic power. That's all they care about. And let me tell you, this is a very precarious move, what Obama is doing. This is throwing the Constitution out the window. All right, seriously, bringing in the United Nations and their armored vehicles and announcing a global police force to, quote, combat U.S. extremists. What a joke. What a joke. All right? But once again, it's coming, folks. You better prepare yourself, man. You better arm your goddamn self. I'm not kidding around. Look, I'm not trying to advocate any kind of violence. I'm just saying you need to practice your constitutionally protected Second Amendment right. You have to do it. And if you don't, well then, by God, at least buy bullets so that if by God, if something like this, some precarious, weird, revolution-style situation happens, you can at least have bullets to give to the people on the front lines that are out here fighting the bureaucrats. Do you understand that? And look, I don't want violence, folks. I'm serious. I mean, I want to be a capitalist. I want to be able to, make money. I want people to be prosperous and be able to use their prowess and their abilities and their creativity to carve out their own life. I mean, I don't want bureaucracy shoved down my throat. I'm tired of it, and everybody's starting to get tired of it. I mean, what constitutes these bureaucrats to have such authority? I don't get it, man. You better spread this around like wildfire, folks, because I'm telling you this right now. Something's about to go down, and I don't know what you people think is going to happen here. I don't know what the hell you people think is going to happen, but something's going to happen, and it's not going to be pretty. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. So it's time for you to wake up, all right? Once again, Obama and the UN announce a global police force to combat, quote, U.S. extremists. What a bunch of garbage. Meanwhile, all right, more D-Ray correspondence from hacked Twitter accounts and hacked emails is getting around the internets once more. And folks, if you were listening to us 2 or 3 weeks ago, we broke this story. Now, all of a sudden, it's starting to get a little mainstream spotlight, to say the least. We got a tweet by Larry Elders. Larry Elders being one of the leading black conservatives, black right-wing political perspectives out there on the scene here. Larry Elders tweeted that hacked emails show some sort of collusion between the Department of Justice and D-Ray. Now, folks, you and we've been trying to tweet at D-Ray and the Department of Justice. I'm talking about the capitalist army. And he seems to want to ignore anyone and everyone that asked him what him and the Department of Justice are doing to coordinate martial law. And anybody who asks D-Ray, and of course his Twitter name is at DERAY, D-Ray. If you ask him, and tag the Justice Department in that tweet, if you ask him, why do you want martial law? Why do you and the Justice Department want martial law? He'll ignore you. Say anything about the capitalist army, he'll ignore you. Say anything about Ghost, he'll ignore you, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, he's running scared. And that's why I'm saying, folks, we need to make sure that we tweet at D-Ray, we tweet at the Justice Department. We want answers, for Christ's sake. You got the Obama and the UN announcing a global police force to combat U.S. extremists. I mean, we've got hacked documentation that D-Ray and Loretta Lynch, all right, the top cop of Department of Justice out here, are acting like extremists. They are utilizing state power to advocate violence, to implement violence, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is what it said in the hacked D-Ray emails and the hacked D-Ray private messages on his Twitter account, man. He even says it. He's boasting about it, that he has direct communication with Loretta Lynch in the Justice Department and that she is dictating to him that he needs to agitate violence, and he needs to agitate violence at both the Democratic Convention and the Republican Convention so that she, Loretta Lynch, can justify martial law. And these are all out of the D-Ray. And, of course, if you're not familiar with D-Ray, D-Ray is one of the so-called leaders of Black Lives Matter. That's right. He's one of the so-called leaders of Black Lives Matter, folks. All right? This is a guy who thinks thought he was going to run for mayor of Baltimore, for Christ's sake. I mean, what a self-serving asshole. You know what I mean? I'm not joking. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, this is what I want. We should not stop asking D-Ray and the Justice Department, what are they talking about? Why are they complicit in agitating violence? I'm telling you this right now. This is out of the hacked emails and the hacked private messages. Remember, folks, the capitalist army has been trying to message D-Ray and the Justice Department about this, and they don't want to talk about it. They're ignoring us, for Christ's sake. They're ignoring us. I'm telling you this right now. Black Lives Matter fears the capitalist army. D-Ray and Black Lives Matter, they fear the capitalist army, and by God, they should, boy. They should. They should fear the capitalist army, boy. You understand that? stupid son of a bitch going to sit over here and agitate violence out here to justify martial law. Those are extremists, Obama. The people that you put into power. You're an extremist. Trying to say that American people are extremists out here. We don't want none of the UN. You understand that, boy? I mean, that's why I am glad that the people in Britannia voted Brexit and told the international bureaucratic institutionalists to go to hell. Jesus Christ, man. This world's going out of hand here. It's going out of hand. Once again, folks, tweet at D-Ray and the Justice Department and ask them why they want martial law, and watch D-Ray ignore you faster than you can say Black Lives Matter. I'm serious. I'm not joking. Anyway, folks, let me move on to the last few subject matters, and then we're going to get to Radio Graffiti here. Did you hear that this new Democratic Party platform, they're going to start calling for the prosecution of global warming skeptics? Oh, yeah. And in the article, this is out of the Daily Caller, folks. Believe it or not, if you want to read up on this. Democratic Party platform is calling for the prosecution of global warming skeptics. And the article goes on to state that science is no longer needed because we can, quote, see climate change happening. Oh, that's great. I mean, this is how stupid the leftists think you are. This is how stupid the liberals think you are. This is how stupid the Democrats think you are, for Christ's sake. Now they're talking about prosecuting people for thinking? They want to prosecute people for thinking, for Christ's sake? I mean, give me a break, man. Give me a goddamn break. Do you see where all this is going now, folks? Huh? Do you see where all this is going? I've been talking about this since 2008 on this broadcast, and I've been all over the internet talking about it for years. See where all this is going? Now the Democrats are advocating putting people in jail if you deny climate change, if you deny global warming, for Christ's sake. I mean, what the hell, huh? We can't have opinions anymore? Huh? Is this it, huh? I mean, it's not as if, someone didn't get some hacked emails from global warming scientists, basically stating the whole goddamn thing is a scam so that they can get their goddamn government grants. I mean, that's all this goddamn climate change, global warming crap is, all right? I mean, who are the scientists that are out here supposedly validating global warming and climate change? These are people that are getting government grants. You understand? That's how scientists mostly get paid, through government grants. All right? Now, if the government gives them a grant and they hint to them that, hey, we want you to study global warming and let us know its impact, they're just going to go ahead and say whatever the government wants so that they can continue to get their goddamn government contracts so they can stay employed as so-called scientists. You understand that? It's bureaucratic bullshit. Excuse my French. I'm serious, man. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. I'm telling you this right now, folks. The whole objective of climate change, global warming, it's for the United Nations to justify a global tax on every citizen in this world for breathing. I'm not kidding around. Your carbon tax. I mean, give me a break. I'm not joking. You people, you think that it's a nutcase idea. That's what they were talking about in Copenhagen in 2009, you idiots. 2009, 2010, whenever they had that damn stupid Copenhagen goddamn conference, for Christ's sake. They were talking about taxing people for breathing, you morons. That's the whole concept of climate change. That's why the governments push it down our throats. That's why the bureaucrats push it down our throats, for Christ's sake. They want to tax you for breathing. Now, why would they want to tax you for breathing, folks? Because that tax, that breathing tax, that carbon footprint tax, or whatever the hell they're going to say it is, that is going to fund the bureaucratic order of the United Nations. That's right. Why do you think the United Nations is heading this whole crap? All right? I mean, how do you think that the United Nations is going to fund itself as the government of the world? It's going to need to tax you, boy. It's going to need to tax everybody on a global scale.
Okay, I get it. We're supposed to share the love. But when it comes to 2 breakfast croissants for $4 from Jack in the Box, sometimes you need to share with someone who really looks out for you. That would be you. Who bought you those 2 croissants anyway? You did. Well done, you. Gold star. Go ahead, share it with yourself. Get 2 buttery croissants with freshly cracked eggs and your choice of sausage or grilled bacon and ham for $4, only at Jack in the Box. Home of breakfast served all day. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
And that's what I'm telling you. All right, see where all this is headed now, folks? You see where all this is headed? Welcome to the new Obama America. And you see, what I don't understand is everyone who has a grievance in today's America, they don't even consider Obama as a root cause for that. I mean, this is how stupid the liberals have got these people. I mean, this is the first black president, and yet black people have been thrown back about 50 or 60 years in not only race relations, but economics, politics, sociality, for Christ's sake. And yet black folks fail to look at the mulatto that's in the goddamn presidency right there that threw the damn black folk even in a more precarious situation than they were in before 2008, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I'm sorry for going off keister. I just cannot believe that the Democrats' platform, and this is out of the Daily Caller if you want to take a look at this article, prosecuting people that question global warming, prosecuting global warming skeptics, and of course they say that science is no longer needed because we can, quote, see climate change happen. I mean, give me a freaking break. What a joke. What a goddamn joke. Oh, my God. Anyway, let me get to the last subject matter, folks. After the Brexit vote, folks, did you hear that the European Union now is exposing themselves for the international institutionalist BS that they really are? They are now calling for the EU nations to consolidate their geopolitical area into one huge, massive superstate. You understand that? I'm serious. And let me tell you, I had a lot of people out there in Britannia tweeting at me saying, hey, we're glad that we left. I mean, look at this. Look at what they're doing. You see, they announced today, folks, the EU, they're going to consolidate all the geopolitical areas of the EU nation states and consolidate them into one huge super nation state. You understand this? They are getting rid of the sovereignty of the EU nation states. They are getting rid of the culture of the EU nation states, for Christ's sake. It's pathetic. And you see, nobody even fathoms to discuss this. This is just continuously going, and people are like, oh, I don't know. I don't have an opinion about this. And on top of the EU announcing that they are going to consolidate the geopolitical areas of the EU member states, they are also going to build an EU army now. I mean, look at that. Right after Brexit, right? Right after Brexit, the damn EU is announcing all this crap. You see what I'm talking about? Bureaucrats, man. International scumbag bureaucrats. Jesus Christ, I'm sick of them. I'm telling you this right goddamn now. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. You see, I'm telling you, man, you cannot believe in these bureaucrats. They are evil. They're soulless. They sell their souls to these bureaucracies, man. I mean, I think it was McCarthy that said that what these liberals and communists want is a bureaucratic Frankenstein. And I thought that was one of the most greatest quotes to call what these leftist, communist, socialists actually want. They want a bureaucracy that has a life of its own. And I've talked about systems, folks. I've talked about how bureaucracy, once a system is established, it has a life of its own. And we talked about how Mao Zedong, once he created his Chinese system, the people that rode with him to power realized that, Mao was a little bit of a lunatic, and they were trying to nullify his power. Well, then Mao called for the Cultural Revolution, and the rest was history. Now, I don't want to go into the whole historical aspect of the Cultural Revolution, but look it up for yourself. It was rather shocking. But once again, folks, right after Brexit, right after Britannia disassociates itself from the goddamn EU, from the international bureaucrats, the EU announces that they are going to consolidate all the geopolitical areas of all the nation states within the EU and consolidate it into a huge super state and they're going to build their own EU army, folks. I mean, what the hell is going on here, for Christ's sake, man? You see what's going on? A lot of things have happened since Brexit. I'm telling you, the agents of international bureaucratic institutionalization are exposing themselves. They're exposing themselves. That's why I've always said it, and I will continue to say it, and you need to get it through your goddamn head and start believing it, that each and every one of these bureaucrats, each and every one of these career politicians are soulless pricks. They are not to be trusted. They are pieces of power-hungry bureaucratic trash. We cannot trust them, for Christ's sake. And that's why I'm telling you, the election of Donald Trump as president should be the last we ever see of career bureaucrats ever again, folks. Career bureaucrats is what got us to this point. Career bureaucrats is what put us into $20 trillion in debt. Career bureaucrats is what gave us these imbalanced trade deals. All right? Career bureaucrats is what sent the means of production outside of the United States into other countries. It was these career bureaucrats that did this crap. And that's why I'm saying, folks, they cannot be trusted. Do you understand that? They cannot be trusted any longer. And you've got to realize that this is a reality, and you better start getting with it, for Christ's sake, all right? Take your goddamn head out of your ass and start taking something serious for once, you stupid, dumb scumbags. You know, I bet most of you idiots that, you know, think that life's a joke. I bet you as a kid, whenever National Geographic would come on and, you know, they'd show like African tribes, for Christ's sake, in the African wild, and anytime you saw some tribal nudity, you were waxing your carrot, huh? Yeah, you're the kind of asshole that's whacking off the tribal nudity out here, huh? And you wonder why you're a loser, and you wonder why you're a pathetic waste of life, and you wonder why you're nothing but low-grade disposable road trash, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I'm tired of talking about all this crap, man. I mean, these bureaucrats, they're trying to infringe upon our human rights. They're trying to implement their totalitarian tactics, and they need to be stopped, and we must stop them. The capitalist must stop them. The capitalist, the worker, the taxpayer, we must stop them. We need to tell these people that are in government that we own you, you dumb assholes. We're the ones that pay the taxes to fund your little system. We own you, little people. You bureaucrats belong to us. And we need to make sure that they never forget that, boy. Do you understand that? That's why the capitalists are coming up too, boy. We're not going to just go quietly in that good night. Do you understand that, bureaucrats? We're not going to just sit there and go quietly in that good night. We are going to make sure that you recognize capitalists as being the head of the goddamn economic, political, and social table. Do you understand that? And we'll continue to fight until you start recognizing us as the head of the table, boy. And I'm talking about all you damn career bureaucrats. Jesus Christ. Anyway, where's my drink? Where's my drink, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. You want to hear a bureaucrat? Here's our bureaucratic president without a teleprompter. Go ahead and throw it on, engineer. Here's our bureaucratic president.
If we turn against each other based on divisions of race or religion, if we fall for, you know, a bunch of okey doke, just because don't you tongue there, boy? Get him off. Don't even let him finish it, engineer. Get him off. That's a bureaucrat. That's a career politician, for Christ's sake. Without a teleprompter, he's a stumbling, mumbling little jerk that doesn't have any thoughts of his own. He's soulless. These bureaucrats and career politicians are soulless. Get it through your heads, assholes. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to radio graffiti, for Christ's sake, man. I'm tired of talking about these damn international institutionalist bureaucrats out here trying to take away our human rights, trying to implement their totalitarian tactics.
I really don't appreciate it, boy. I don't appreciate it. Anyway, folks, if you want to participate in Radio Graffiti, it is the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 516-453-9903. And when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. All right, folks, that's why we call this Radio Graffiti. All right, folks? And by the way, I know this is Helen Keller's birthday. Don't be a Helen Keller deaf mute.
Say something when I call on your goddamn area code, you stupid milky liquor.
And like in the words of Helen Keller. All right, so come on. Anyway, happy birthday, Helen. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get to Radio Graffiti. Do you have any callers, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right, we got area code, how about 267, Radio Graffiti?
206 Los Lomas Drive, Westlake Hills, Texas, zip code 78746.
What is that?
That's your address.
What is it again?
206 Los Lomas Drive, Westlake Hills, Texas, zip code 78746.
What makes you think that I live there, you idiot?
Because I know that you live there.
How do you know that? How do you know that I live there?
Because I know that you live there. Don't question my source, it goes.
Oh, well, call me. Call me right now. Do you know my number? Give me a call then. If that's me.
No, I don't know your number. I know your address, but I don't know your number.
No, first of all, that's not my address, you stupid moron. First and foremost, okay. So that's why I'm asking you. What makes you believe that I live there?
Well, why you sound really concerned now? That's why I know it's your address. Jeff,
I'm not concerned. I'm just asking because you believe you sound with such certainty that you're the ultimate doxer out here. I'm just asking what makes you believe that that's my address, because it's not, man. I'm just asking what makes you believe that. Did you talk to me from that address? Did you see me?
No, I don't trust my sources. I'm not going to disclose where I got this information from, but I know that that's your address.
Well,
Jeff,
it's not my address. And moreover, whoever this idiot is, give him a call, 267-844-2218. All right? Stupid idiot trying to sit over here and pretend that he knows somebody's docs. You're a stupid asshole, for Christ's sake. Why you sound so concerned about it? Because you're going to give out some poor asshole's address, and he's probably going to get a gangload of pizza and dildos, you dumb jerk. And that's all I'm saying. I mean, another innocent victim. You know how many innocent people have been harassed because these idiots think they know that where I live, for Christ's sake? I mean, old men, young men, freaking, I mean, everybody, man. Stupid. You people are idiots, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's see. Who else do we got going on over here? How about area code 646, Radio Graffiti?
Oh, man, it's 6:43. Trying to wax my carrot to three-way triple porn.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's that asshole that sounds like, he's got more hair on his body than he does on his head, and he's wearing leather tassels. One of those freak shows. We got 347 Radio Graffiti.
Twinkle, twinkle, little ghost, this show makes us cringe the most. Talking nonsense on the air, all these trolls are why we care. Twinkle, twinkle,
Shut up, you stupid Dominican idiot. Why don't you go eat a freaking, what do Dominican people eat, man? Freaking, who the hell knows, man? Fried squid or something, octopus, whatever you idiots eat, all right? How about 870 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost. I call in to say death to totalitarianism, victory for the Constitution and rule of law, baby.
Woo! Stupid idiot. You don't even know what you're saying. You're half a tard, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. How about 484 Radio Graffiti?
I am dumb. I'm stupid. I'm pathetic. I am collecting entitlements. I am collecting welfare and food stamps. I am living with mammy.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up. That's a splice, asshole. That's not even a good one, you idiot. Jesus Christ. 616 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, why do you hate Undertale so much? I just started playing the game last weekend, and it is so good. It's inspired me.
Shut up. Shut up, man. Look, I don't want to talk about Undertale, anime, hentai, cartoons, bronies. I don't want to talk about that crap, all right? Shove it up your clogged up poopers with that crap. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Tango Whiskey, what's up?
This is True Fruitball Radio. True Fruitball Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The glutton of glory halls. Give him equal marriage rights or give him death.
I can take more than one man at a time.
Broadcasting from the Midnight Cowboy in fabulous downtown Austin, Texas.
Go ahead and put on some fruit bowl music there, engineer.
And now he'll take you from here. The fruit who puts the bear in bareback. The man they call Ghost.
You goddamn son of a... You stupid asshole! God damn it, I'm tired of this crap already, man. I'm tired of it. Leave my goddamn intro alone. That's the greatest intro in radio today. Jesus Christ, man. And take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with all that fruit bowl talk, for Christ's sake, you fruity ass bastards. Oh my God. Yeah, this is what I get. Here we go again. Here we go. You know, I don't even know why I continue to do Radio Graffiti if I'm going to get this crap. Give me the goddamn mic. Freaking goddamn mic, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, you keep this up, assholes. Keep this goddamn crap up and see what happens. You see what happens. 816 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I just called in to say, engineer, come on, take over right now. Come on.
Oh, shut up, man. Let me tell you, I really don't appreciate you idiots calling up, trying to give shout-outs to the engineer, trying to tell the engineer to take over the show, for Christ's sake. Hey, engineer, don't listen to these idiots, all right? They are not your friends, all right? These people are assholes, they're troll terrorists and cyber vermin. Just sit there and do your goddamn job, all right? Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch, leave the damn engineer alone, scumbags. I'm serious. I mean, y'all are pissing me off today, to say the goddamn least. I'll tell you that right now. Son of a bitch. 219, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, is this me?
It's you. Jesus Christ. So what are you commemorating Helen Keller's birthday, you ass clown? Jesus Christ. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
This is True Capitalist Radio.
Boy, that's ever going to happen. Oh, Lord.
This is True Oka Radio. True Oka Radio. And fresh. The back end of onion is one obvious death.
All right, just shut him off, for Christ. I'm not even going to let him finish it. Shut it off. Jesus Christ, leave my goddamn intro alone, you dumb, stupid scumbags. Leave it alone. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? We got area code 831, Radio Graffiti.
Engineer, do not listen to Ghost. He's just manipulating you. Take over the show right now.
Oh, shut up, Kermit, you stupid asshole, for Christ's sake. I'm sick of your ass calling me up, too, for Christ's sake. Freaking Kermit, for Christ's sake, man. I'm telling you right now, I'd put you in a microwave, you dumb asshole. How about 918, Radio Graffiti?
Hi, Ghost. This is a conservative liberal. I'm here to help the sad but sincere engineer. We're here to help him.
You stupid broad. Get in the kitchen where you belong and leave the engineer alone, all right? I'm telling you, engineer, that woman does not like you, all right? It doesn't matter how sensuous she was trying to make her raspy, cigarette-infested voice sounding like, all right? She doesn't like you. You get it? I'm serious, man. Don't take these people serious, man. They're internet people, all right? You don't take internet people serious, all right? I'm serious. Anyway, who else do we got going on? We got another Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Baltimore! If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deal. Cars that break down. Please, if you think you're going to find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. Don't fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal.
Oh, shut up. What the hell is that? What kind of a stupid, ridiculous... Was that a YouTube video? Look, I'm telling you, I've had about enough of you people that jock YouTubers already, all right? I'm serious. I mean, low-grade production, talentless twats, the majority of YouTubers. And look, I want to say, before I go on, I cannot confirm or deny that any of us had anything to do with Boogie's, what happened with Boogie, all right? That's all I'm going to say, all right? I cannot confirm or deny that what happened to Boogie, you know, whatever. You figure that shit out on your own. Excuse my French. We got area code 210, Radio Graffiti. Christ, can you shove it up your ass, please? All right? Stop making me sound like a goddamn cartoon. I'm really sick of that crap. I'm not joking around, man. Jesus Christ. How about another anonymous Radio Graffiti? Jesus Christ. It sounds like you're calling in from the inside of an ass. Jesus Christ, man. How about, Jesus Christ. How about 360, Radio Graffiti?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost, keep me on for the third hour. I'm up here from Washington. I just want to discuss the fact that starting next year in our public education system, they're going to start teaching transgenderism.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we'll go ahead and get to the third hour, man. Just push number 1 to get off the queue, and then when third hour comes, push it again, and I'll make sure to call on you, man. 956, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. This is old news, but can you get me off the 3 hour? And also, I want to know what you think. I want to know what Fortune Cookie thinks that in China they actually allow having these American cockroach farms, and this guy's earning $160,000 a year, and he makes pills out of them. He makes toothpaste out of them. So what do you think about that?
Of cockroaches?
Yes, cockroaches.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we'll discuss that in the third hour. That sounds horrible. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, yo, you should take over the show again, engineer. You should really.
Shut up, asshole! Shut your face! Shut your stupid face! Leave the engineer alone, assholes. I'm serious, man. Y'all are starting to piss me off with this garbage. Jesus Christ. How about area code 541, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost. It's the engineer, Helen Keller's son or something.
I don't understand what the hell you just said. I mean, maybe if you weren't such a stumbling, mumbling little fruity McFaggins, maybe I would understand what the hell you just said out of your damn suckhole, you dumb asshole. How about Anonymous, Radio Graffiti?
You see what I'm talking about? Bureaucrats, man. International scumbag bureaucrats.
All right, yeah, real funny. Trying to make me sound like a tard. Shove it up your ass crack, all right? Jesus Christ, who the hell else do we got over here? We got the Teutonic Plague. What's going on, Radio Graffiti?
My real name is Scott Clark. I live at 514 Walnut Avenue, Kingsport, Tennessee, zip code 37660. Noel Ghostdager, this is your invitation, you sorry sack of shit.
Oh, man, geez, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't understand why everybody's out here trying to, think, oh, look, I got your document. Stupid moron. And where was I supposed to be living in Westlake, Texas or some kind of crap like that? What the hell is that? Westlake, Texas, for Christ's sake? I live in the city, baby. You understand that? I'm in the city, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, don't y'all hear all the action? I mean, there's always a siren. I mean, I live in the downtown area. There's a siren, there's trucks, there's, cars, there's motorcycles, there's, give me a break. Stupid sons of bitches, man. You're all stupid. No wonder the leftists have got you under their goddamn thumb like a bunch of morons. Anyway, we got area code 850, Radio Graffiti.
Engineer.
Now, shut up with that crap. Shut up! 907, Radio Graffiti.
907, Radio Graffiti.
Jesus, I mean, get it straight, ass crack. I mean, seriously, man. 903, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, this is G. I'm sitting over playing Undertale with Mass Pony in my diaper, just having a good time, sipping on some...
Shut up. You're not G, for Christ's sake. Good God, shut up. And I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that crap. Area code 937, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, how's it going, Ghost?
How you doing, man?
I'm pretty good. I just wanted to ask you why you're so confused Bernie's still in the race.
What?
I heard you were confused that Bernie's still in the race against Hillary.
Well, he hasn't even stopped. What are you talking about? I mean, it was just on that Stephen Colbert show, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break. I mean, he's still accepting campaign contribution funds, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, give me a break. He's an old prostate-infected bastard. I'm sick of him, all right? I mean, he's a Democratic lackey, all right? Just go in there and eat it, boy. Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Tango Whiskey, Radio Graffiti.
I told every one of you people that are Donald Trump supporters, you've got no chance in hell. You've got... Oh, shut up! Shut up! I'm not even going to let you finish it. Shut up! Don't you dare, you damn leftist piece of trash. Don't you goddamn dare, boy. Area code 614, Radio Graffiti. I don't know what the hell's going on there. How about area code 918, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, it's me again, the conservative liberal. You know, I would like to talk about the Bernie Sanders campaign. You know, it actually is just as corrupt as Hillary. I'm an ABC person, anyone but Clinton. You know,
well, you know what? We'll talk about that in the third hour. Stay right there. I'll keep you on hold. And we'll talk about that in the third post-show edition hour, which is not broadcast live. We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Hoodoo, Radio Graffiti.
Stairs versus Ghosts.
Right. All right, let's take it from the top. Shit.
Now, shut up! Shut up! That wouldn't be me. I'd be doing, Ayukit, tiger, uppercut, all over their asses. Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. I'm not no goddamn bureaucrat, and don't ever forget that, boy. Don't you ever forget that. Political, you stupid, stinking, dumbass trollhead. I'm not no goddamn bureaucrat. You're damn right I ain't no goddamn bureaucrat, boy. You're damn right, boy. Who the hell else do we got going on over here? One more Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Look, what's going on between me and Team Stars is personal, all right?
Damn sons of bitches with these... God damn it! With the goddamn YouTubers! God damn it, I'm sick of YouTubers! I'm sick of them! Stop promoting YouTubers on my show! I hate YouTubers! They're low production, talentless twats, and I hate them! Stop it! God damn it, you son of a bitch! Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the mic! Give me that mic, you asshole! Jesus Christ. Look, we got about 48 seconds left in the broadcast, the live broadcast, all right? I'm going to do a little bit of post-show third-hour edition, and the only way you can listen to that is either on the telephone or you find a live stream somewhere or go to blogtalkradio.com/ghost and download the podcast directly after the third hour. Once again, folks, I am here every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Follow me on Twitter. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores, baby. Politics Ghost. Once again, I will be here tomorrow for Taco Tuesday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know we're going to be here tomorrow. Let everybody know, spread it around.
Okay, I get it. We're supposed to share the love. But when it comes to 2 breakfast croissants for $4 from Jack in the Box, sometimes you need to share with someone who really looks out for you. That would be you. Who bought you those 2 croissants anyway? You did. Well done, you. Gold star. Go ahead, share it with yourself. Get 2 buttery croissants with freshly cracked eggs and your choice of sausage or grilled bacon and ham for $4, only at Jack in the Box. Home of breakfast served all day. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
All right, folks, we are now in the 3rd post-show edition hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every episode that yours truly has ever conducted is there to download absolutely free. So go out there whenever you have any kind of spare time and you want to listen to some of the old content that yours truly has produced, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right, now let me go ahead and get some more beer, for Christ's sake. Oh, yeah. That's right, boy. Let's go ahead and let that foam out, for Christ's sake. We're going to continue on with the post-show radio graffiti right now. Now, folks, for you all that are unaware, when I call on your area code or whatever, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever you want, or if you want to ask a question or discuss something, we'll go ahead and discuss it here in the post-show edition, the 3rd hour edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, because that's what we do out here. Now, folks, I know there's a lot of folks that are wondering when we're going to expand into the 3rd hour, 3 live hours. I'm guesstimating here within the next week or so. We're gonna see what we can do. I'm still trying to allocate the time because, folks, I know that you folks are going to want a post-show 4th edition hour, or 4th hour edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And I don't know if I have that time available, all right? I'm serious. So anyway, let me go ahead and continue going, shall we? Let's go back to the phones. We're going to go ahead and do a post-show radio graffiti. And once again, if you want to do your radio graffiti troll or whatever the hell it is you want to do, go ahead. If not, you want to discuss something, just go ahead and let it be known, baby. All right, here we go. Let's go to area code. How about area code 435, radio graffiti?
Hey, engineer, take over the show and play Herman Scherker King's favorite song.
Shut up, you asshole. All right, stop encouraging the goddamn engineer. Don't listen to him, engineer. I'm serious, all right? You hear me? I'm serious. Don't listen to these bastards. They're internet people, all right? You can't trust internet people. Believe me, you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Anyway, let's see who else we got over here. We got area code 347, Radio Graffiti.
Hi, my name is Ghost, and I'm jealous of Howard Stern.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Shove it up your ass, all right? Howard who? Howard who? Who are you talking about, Howard Stern? He's gone. He's old, baby. All right? He's not even relevant in radio anymore, for Christ's sake. I'm serious. I'm not joking. He's not even relevant in radio anymore. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. All right, he sold himself out to Sirius Radio. I guess I would have done the same goddamn thing, too. But he didn't take his audience with him. All right, I mean, he's lucky if he even has a quarter of the audience that he used to have, for Christ's sake, man. I'm not joking. All right, and look at how he, completely uses and abuses his so-called talent. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, have you ever talked to anybody who used to have a show on a stupid network? I mean, they got paid nothing, for Christ's sake, man. So I'm just saying, whatever, I mean, not to mention, I didn't like when Howard Stern brought in Artie Lang, to be honest with you. I mean, look, Artie Lang, when he was a drunken piece of druggered crap, he was actually a pretty good comedian. I liked his comedy, all right? But him as a human being, I mean, what a waste of human life that piece of garbage is. I mean, seriously, all right? And then Howard Stern would, sugarcoat this fat, gluttonous bastard, all right? Treat him like a goddamn child, for Christ's sake. And I think that pretty much ruined the show. I mean, then the show became about Artie, and I don't really give a crap about this fat piece of unappreciative crap. He was like one of these bastards. Oh, poor me, I need attention. He was a Munchausen on himself. He was Munchausen by himself, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I'm serious. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off on that tirade about damn Howard Stern, but I'm serious. I mean, I really feel that way about this stupid idiot, all right? Anyway, let's move on, shall we? We got area code 620, Radio Graffiti.
This is the British pound. This is the British pound after Brexit. Any questions?
The British pound after Brexit? Well, I've told y'all I'd wait a little bit before you start entertaining the British pound. In my personal opinion, I think the pound sterling will rebound. I don't know when that's going to happen because, remember, you got a whole skittish investment community basically abandoning ship on Britannia. But if Britannia gets its books together, they don't have very much debt. They need to, start renegotiating trade deals, maybe start producing products, so on and so forth. I wouldn't necessarily count the British pound sterling out, but I would wait to basically look on a daily basis on when that bottom is going to be. Once you start, seeing retention at a certain level, it starts popping up every time it gets to a certain low level is when you start want to entertain possibly, holding a little bit of pound sterling currency, in my opinion. All right, but I don't know when the hell that's going to be, to be completely honest with you. I have no idea. All right, I can't even guesstimate. All right, I mean, this is such a helter-skelter, precarious market. I don't know what the hell's going on, to be honest with you. That's why I'm reporting it to you. I mean, I'm just judging the tea leaves as they fall. I mean, that's just what I do. Because I'm a capitalist. I don't want to lose money, baby. I want to make money. I got a lifestyle that I want to upkeep here, baby. You understand that? I got a freaking lifestyle I want to upkeep, for Christ's sake, man. That's what I got to do. That's why I got to wake up every day, keep making money. Because that's what I do. Anyway, we got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Shut that off, asshole. Jesus Christ. Who the hell else do we got here? We got area code 435.
Hey, engineer, take over the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I already got you. How the hell did you get back, asshole? What, did you leave him on the queue, engineer, for Christ's sake? Do your job. Do your damn job, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. Hang him up. Good God, man. I'm telling you, man. Ugh. Let me go ahead and continue going, for Christ's sake, folks. I'm getting a little jaded, to say the least. All right? Anyway, who else do we got? Another Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
What is our sun? Huh? What the hell is that thing? I mean, seriously. I mean, have you ever looked at the sun through a telescope?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're doing, asshole. Real funny, you dumb jerk dick. All right? I'm just, I'm just telling you, you need to start wondering what the hell is in the sky. You people that are listening, y'all follow a calendar, right? The 12-month calendar, and, we basically utilize the solar calendar system. You know that these sick, twisted, elitist morons, these idiots that are in power, they don't follow the same calendar, you idiot, we're headed into the dog days of summer. You ever heard of that? The dog days of summer? Do you know what the hell that means, you idiot? It means that the dog days of summer are it's a part of the year. I think it's around July 3rd to about August, I forgot what the day was, in conjunction with the star Sirius, which is the dog star, okay? They are following the Sirius star calendar, and we are approaching the dog days of summer because, folks, if I'm not mistaken, under the Sirius star calendar, the dog days of summer is their new year. Yeah, it's in conjunction with the star Sirius in its coordination with the sun. All right. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, folks. Okay. I mean, why do you think that here, coming in the next week? Why do you think these assholes get together at Bohemian Grove during the beginning of the dog days of summer? You dumbasses. Jesus Christ. Open your goddamn minds, for Christ's sake. And for you idiots that aren't aware of Bohemian Grove, look it up, idiots. All right? This is where all these elites get together and, do homosexual-type ritualistic satanic worship in Moloch, and other weird-ass death deities out there in California, Northern California somewhere, for Christ's sake, man. And why? Why do they have it in the first week of July? Because it's the beginning of the dog days of summer, you idiots! So just do all that research yourself, all right? That's just FYI, all right? I mean, folks, if you don't believe me that these idiots that are in high positions of power don't believe this, well, take a look at that ritual, that satanic ritual that they did in front of that underground tunnel in Switzerland. Did y'all see that? Yeah. Take a look at that ritual, all right? All right, the opening of the underground tunnel, the supposed deepest tunnel in the world or something of that nature. Take a look at the satanic ceremonial pomp that they unveiled in front of all the world leaders that were sitting there watching this crap. All right? Take a look at it. I'm not joking. All right? Switzerland underground tunnel, freaking satanic freaking ritual, man. Look at it for yourself. And what, are you going to say, oh, well, Ghost, don't put your tinfoil hat on. That's just artistic expression, Ghost. I mean, come on. They're just artistically expressing themselves, Ghost. Nothing satanic about that. Oh, yeah? Why don't you look it up, idiots? All right, look it up. It just happened about 4 or 5 weeks ago, all right? This satanic ritual in Switzerland in front of this goddamn underground tunnel, the deepest tunnel in the freaking world or something of that nature, all right? Satanic ritual in front of a whole bunch of goddamn world leaders, for Christ's sake. And look, if you don't want to think it's a satanic ritual, that's why you are the idiot that you are, all right? And that's why you're going to continue to pray to some god that some religious institution made you believe cares about you when you have no idea what God is or what God isn't, all right? You don't know whether you're freaking ass from your elbow. You don't know nothing, all right? So give me a break. All right? Once again, Corinthians, Satan is the god of this world. That's out of your own Bible, you morons. Maybe if you read it, instead of being a bunch of cafeteria Christian idiots, maybe you'd learn something. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off keister about all that stuff, but once again, everybody thinks they know so much when they don't know goddamn thing. And that's why, with all due respect, for you people that are saying, oh, tinfoil hat, that's why you are the little simpletons that you are, living in your mother's basement, not achieving a goddamn thing, because you believe that you know everything. But if you did know everything, why are you a life loser? Why is it that if you died today, no one would give two rats' asses? As a matter of fact, that's why I strongly advise many of you younger people to ask your parents if they've got a life insurance policy on you, all right? And when you do, all right, when you realize that they do, they're not going to be very sad to see you go either. So I'm just saying, I mean, I deal in the realm of realism. I don't view things in how I wish they were. I view things on how they are. So if y'all idiots want to continue to think that, you know so much and you're so brilliant, that's your problem. That's why you are in the position you are in. You are an insignificant nobody because you think you know everything. Once you show a level of humility and start realizing that you don't know everything, that there is such a huge amount of knowledge that you are not privy to, and once you start realizing that and accepting that, maybe, just maybe, you can start making things happen for yourself because you're an open-minded person. Because you understand that whatever this boob tube and these freaking institutions tell you is the truth is not the freaking truth. All right? It's not the freaking truth. If it was the truth, then why in the hell do the most evil people in the world never suffer any bad karma, huh? How come the most evilest people in the world who sent millions of people to die in wars, how come God doesn't punish them? I'm asking you a question. How come God doesn't punish them? Because you don't know what God is, you moron. And once you start accepting that and realizing that, that's when you can start beginning the beginning of your actual life. Anyway, you people have pissed me off. I'm getting the hell out of here, all right? I mean, seriously, you people have pissed me off. You think that you know every goddamn thing, for Christ's sake. I'm not claiming to know everything either. I mean, that's the whole concept of my show, all right? I mean, this is the freedom of speech, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, if I wanted to believe that a dishwasher at the freaking McDonald's down the street, all right, is Jesus Christ, all right? I mean, I should have the ability and the freedom to say it and say it as much as I want without having some idiot ridiculing me and say, oh, you're an idiot. You don't know. I mean, this is the freedom of speech, asshole. Once you start saying, oh, Ghost, you shouldn't say that, you're tinfoil hatting, you're starting to regulate my speech. You know what? By indirectly trying to negate anything that I say, you people are trying to utilize the same tactics that these liberals and Democrats have used to suppress speech. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how ridiculous you think it is. All right? Regardless. You people are trying to suppress speech. I hope that y'all are proud of yourselves, for Christ's sake, man. All right? I'm serious. I'm not joking. That's what this show's about. Freedom of speech, for Christ's sake. Once you morons sit here and try to be like, Ghost, don't talk about that. I don't want to hear that. Well, then all of a sudden you become the totalitarian, huh, boy? All of a sudden, because you feel inconvenienced or you feel like you know more, all of a sudden you have become the goddamn liberal, huh? How quaint, huh? How fucking quaint. Excuse my French. How quaint. I don't care what you think I am. I don't care if you think what I'm saying is ridiculous. You should be supporting the right for me to say whatever it is that I want to say, regardless if it's ridiculous. You stupid assholes. No, but instead, you want to sit here and you want to be like, you're stupid, Ghost. You shouldn't say that. You don't know what you're talking about. And you see, every time that you idiots attempt to ridicule me and think that I'm some tinfoil hat idiot and try to, say all this garbage about me on Twitter, you're doing the exact same thing these leftists are doing, you stupid morons. You know that? You're no different than these totalitarian leftists that think they know everything. I mean, you get what you're doing now, you idiots? Huh? You get it? You've become the leftist now. You want to regulate speech now because, I know more than you, Ghost, and I know this, and you're stupid, so I don't think that you should say this. Now all of a sudden you idiots are wanting to regulate speech, huh? How quaint, how easy that rabbit hole goes down when you stupid morons are inconvenienced or feel that you know more than somebody else, huh? How quaint, all right? How quaint. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. This has become a carpet-munching Monday, and I don't really even feel like doing this show right now, all right?
As a matter of fact, I feel like going down to 6th Street right now and conducting militime, for Christ's sake. I mean, you know what I should do? I should just sit here and let you idiots listen to me drink for the rest of the hour. How about that? How about a little bit of that? You stupid sons of bitches out here trying to regulate my speech. How dare you assholes, man? How dare you? Who cares what you think about me? Who cares about what you think about what I say? If you don't like it, turn it off, asshole. But no, you want to be Mr. Leftist and Miss Leftist and try to regulate my speech, huh? Huh? I'm serious. I'm not joking. That's all of a sudden you want to regulate my speech. You want to discourage others from listening to what I have to say because you believe that you know more, that you believe that you know what's right, that you believe that you know the truth. You see how all of a sudden you went down that leftist rabbit hole? Every one of you idiots, I'm looking at you on Twitter, every one of you idiots that are sitting over here saying, tinfoil hat, you're an idiot, you don't know crap. You're trying to regulate speech, baby. You're trying to regulate goddamn speech. You should be all ashamed of yourselves, man, all of you. I'm not joking. As a matter of fact, I'm taking a sip of my beer now, for Christ's sake. And you know what? You might as well just get used to it. I'm gonna sip beer here. You might as well go ahead and whack off to tribal nudity, for Christ's sake, because I'm just gonna sit here and drink. I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about now. How you like that, assholes? Huh? How you like a little bit of that? You know, I'm gonna just talk about random stuff. You know, I talked a little bit about doubles, you know, being used. Like how, you know, in Hollywood you don't really own your name anymore when you're in Hollywood, so on and so forth. And I talked about how Mike Tyson and so on and so forth. Anyway, I've discussed this a little bit, okay? And people have been tweeting at me and asking me, what do you think about the Gucci Mane situation? Yeah, now, I don't know if y'all folks are familiar. Everybody in the rap hip-hop community believes that Gucci Mane is a clone or something of that nature, right? I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding around, man. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I've actually done some studying into the Gucci Mane situation, and I'm going to be the first. Look, I'm going to be the first to be honest with you. He's not a clone. Gucci Mane is not a double. Let me tell you something about Gucci Mane, man. He just lost a lot of weight. When you lose a lot of weight, you turn into a whole different looking person, all right? Moreover, he just did, 3 years in the penitentiary, for Christ's sake? He did 3 years, all right? And to be honest with you, I believe that his girl, who's running his Snapchatting and all this other garbage, she was holding it down for him while Gucci Mane was serving his time. And once Gucci Mane got out, that's when this broad kind of said, hey, look, Gucci, you know, lots changed out here in the rap scene. You know, not too many people appreciate the whole gangster, thuggish, I'm an ice cream man, dope server, punching broads in the face kind of gangster anymore. You know, now we've got the fruity, young thug, fruit bowl type of gangster, Kanye West, half a fruit kind of image. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a completely different ball game from when he went into prison to now. I mean, now I'm telling you, what did I tell you, what was it, about 4 or 5 years ago? I told you that, watch, rappers are going to be wearing skirts in the future, and look at what's happening, baby. Look at what's happening, for Christ's sake. So I don't believe Gucci Mane is a clone. I just believe he's a great businessman, a great entertainer. He's got a decent chick that's obviously, she held it down for him while he was in prison for 3 years. He got himself a new grill, for Christ's sake. He likes smiling. You can tell whatever grill he's got had to have dropped about $100,000 for it, for Christ's sake. All right? But I believe that his girl told him, look, you got to dress a little different. You got to be a little different. You got to act a little different. And that's what he's doing. All right? Now, the black folk
they're hating on him, in my personal opinion, because he ain't thug anymore. He ain't a goon. You know what I'm saying? He ain't some goddamn ghetto-fied goon anymore. And you see, this proves, in my personal opinion, that black folks and in other ethnic minority groups, they don't want to see other people successful. You understand that? They don't want to see other people successful. And I think that Gucci Mane is being hated on by his black folk because he's not acting black enough anymore. And what is black folk? What is black in America today? The glorification of ghetto delinquency. That's what it is. Ghetto delinquency is now correlated with black culture, for Christ's sake. All right? So once again, I believe Gucci Mane is Gucci Mane. I don't believe he's a clone. I think that people are just hating on Gucci. It's sad, but it just goes to show you how ethnic minority groups, like black folks, like other ethnic minority groups, will hate on you if they see you successful and not acting like the ghetto-fied degenerate that they expect you to act like. And I think it's sad, and I kind of feel sorry for Gucci, to be completely honest with you. I feel sorry for Gucci. I feel bad for my boy Gucci, all right? I was out there saying, free Gucci, baby, free Gucci. And now that he's free, look at him. They're hating on him, for Christ's sake, because he's out there, not embracing the ghetto-fied delinquency. I mean, give me a freaking break, all right? Jesus Christ. Let me take another drink, for Christ's sake. Leave Gucci alone, by the way. Leave Gucci alone. And the reason I'm saying Gucci is acting completely different is because, folks, he's a self-made artist. I mean, you know that he became a multimillionaire selling his own art, his own music. He produced his own music. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was his own record company. So the guy's filthy rich, and he wants to continue to be filthy rich. So as a result, he's going to, coincide his image because he is what makes money. His image is what makes money. So he wants to sell records. He wants to sell apparel. He wants to sell merch. So he has to basically coincide his image with the demographic of what rap is right now. And with all due respect, rap is a little gay. It's a little gay. I'm serious, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, look at the Young Thug, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I'm serious. I'm sorry. It's a little gay. And you know who made it a little gay, to be honest with you? It wasn't just the Down Low brothers. It's the white folks, too, that are consuming this crap. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding around, man. So anyway, I just wanted to reiterate that. I had some people tweeting at me because this is obviously something big in the rap community. They actually think that Gucci Mane is a goddamn clone. I don't think that he's a goddamn clone, all right? He is not a double. This is Gucci Mane. He just lost a lot of weight. All right, that's what happens when you lose a lot of weight. You look like a different goddamn person. So stop hating on Gucci. Anyway, folks, I'm getting the hell out of here because, first and foremost, I really don't appreciate the lack of respect that yours truly has gotten today. All right? You people have turned this goddamn show into a carpet-munching Monday, and on top of that, y'all are trying to stop my free speech. I don't appreciate that one goddamn bit. Y'all are acting like liberals. Y'all are acting like Democrats who think that y'all are holier than thou. You think that you know more than everybody else. I mean, give me a break. Give me a goddamn break. We should be embracing free speech. We should be promoting free speech, no matter what the speech is, you son of a bitch. But no, because you think that you know everything, because you think that you're the supra-authority of knowledge, like most of these damn Democrats, bureaucrats, and career politicians do, you think that you can somehow regulate my speech. Well, screw you bastards, all right? Screw you and shove it up your totalitarian asses, all right? I'm getting out of here. I'm going down to 6th Street
It's Militime, baby. I'm not going to sit over here and broadcast to a bunch of totalitarians who want to curb free speech because they think they know everything, all right? Shove it up your ass, all right? Shove it up your goddamn ass. This is free speech, asshole. I'm not going to sit over here and let you liberal totalitarian jerk dicks sit over here and dictate anything to me, you dumb jerk-offs. Nobody tells me what to do. You understand that? Nobody tells me what to... You son of a bitch! Nobody tells me what to goddamn do. Nobody. Nobody. Do you understand that? Nobody tells me what to do. Son of a bitch. You understand that? I mean, I'm a capitalist, and I deserve the respect according to that title. And I'm telling you this right now, you son of a bitch, you assholes, y'all are not going to be telling me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Nobody tells me what to do. Nobody tells me what to do, how to do it, or anything, for Christ's sake. Anything. God damn it, nobody tells me what to do. Nobody tells me what to do, God damn it. Nobody tells me what to do. Son of a bitch. Nobody. Nobody! Nobody tells me what to do! Give me the goddamn mic. Give me that stupid fucking mic! God damn it, tell you what, I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't need to be sitting here and putting up with this crap on a carpet munching goddamn Monday, for Christ's sake. Do you understand that? No one tells me what to do. You damn totalitarian leftist trash trying to regulate my speech. Shove it up your ass. You gender fluid fondling pansexual Peter Puffers. All of you. What cuckery. What utter cuckery I just witnessed here in the third hour from some of you idiots. I'm telling you this right now. What cuckery. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. Go screw all you people. I'm out of here. I may or may not do a show tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe if I do, maybe I don't. Follow me on Twitter, you stupid, ungrateful pricks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. You idiots will be lucky if I come back tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now. You idiots have turned this into a carpet munching Monday. That's all you idiots are good at. That's all you're good at, for Christ's sake. You'll be lucky if I come back tomorrow. You hear me? You'll be lucky. And let me tell you something, you scumbags. If I come back tomorrow, don't you dare tell me what to do again, all right? I'm warning you. I'm warning you. You tell me what to do again, you're in some serious trouble. All right, don't ever tell me what to do again or else. I'm getting the hell out of here, you ungrateful troll terrorists and cyber vermin. Long live the capitalist army, and death to feminism, death to socialism, death to communism, and death to totalitarianism. You stupid, dumb scumbag, milky-licking assholes. I'm out of here.
Serve up some summertime fun with a little help from your friendly neighborhood Albertsons. You'll find great deals on grilling favorites and the freshest produce. All the things that make summer just better. For a delicious cookout, stop by the meat department and pick up USDA Choice Beef London Broil for just $3.99 a pound. And get a sweet deal on fresh blueberries 6-ounce packages for only 99 cents each. Tastier meats, sweeter produce, better summers. Albertsons, it's just better. Serve up some summertime fun with a little help from your friendly neighborhood Albertsons. You'll find great deals on grilling favorites and the freshest produce. All the things that make summer just better. For a delicious cookout, stop by the meat department and pick up USDA Choice Beef London Broil for just $3.99 a pound. And get a sweet deal on fresh blueberry 6-ounce packages for only 99 cents each. Tastier meats, sweeter produce, better summers. Albertsons, it's just better.